Hi guys, Greg from Shaver's Trap and Shack here. Just wanted to update you on a little COVID-19 project I've been working on. This is my duck hunting and trapping boat, and she's needed some love for a good year now. I left it uncovered a couple years. This boat's 2004, and as you can see, the carpet starting to grow moss and is heavily worn away. So I started stripping her down during the weeks at home here, and I got it down to the floor. I was worried about the floor being soft, but it's actually not. It's just a little damp now. We had some rain last night, but there is one spot here, if you can see right where the buds are there, where a tree branch fell on this boat a few years ago from that big tree and put a little ding, which I thought was a punky spot, but it's actually almost a puncture there. So I'm gonna smooth that out. These are just metal pieces of tin really that are covering holes where they originally filled the foam in the bottom of the boat. This wood is also riveted down. You can see one right there. So I was hoping it was kind of just screwed down and I could just replace it quickly, but seeing that it's riveted and you've got all your foam pockets underneath all the tin plates, I decided that I will leave it alone, seeing how it's not in bad shape. I know there's guys out there that completely redo aluminum boats, but I'm gonna stop at this point right now and start putting it back together. I still got to get the back bench out, but as you can see, I made a new lid for the live well. I made a new lid for the storage and side seat here. All new marine pressure treated plywood. Actually, it's pressure treated, not marine. I couldn't get any marine. And outdoor carpeting. So it used to be gray, and now I've gone brown, which should help with duck hunting and the ducks not seeing the light color as much. I'm gonna finish camo in that box there, and I've got the bench done. So everything, the benches are button riveted in, solid rivets, aluminum. You can see here where I popped them out. Here's an existing, some that are still in from that side bench. Once I got the wood off, which was riveted down on the side benches from the top, I cut them with a zip cut, and I could take the wood off and replace it without having to pull the whole box. The benches, they are full of styrofoam, as you can see, with aluminum frame screwed to the floor and riveted to the sides. So I took a grinder. Now this one I touched a little heavy, but I just ground off the head on the back side, and that allowed the bracket to free up. I could get everything free from the sides, and I unscrewed it, pulled the bench out, and then I drilled through the actual rivet with a small drill bit. I believe it was a 1/8, because I think these are 3/16, so it was 1/8 drill bit. Drilled right through, and then I could punch them out easily. So it's coming up to end of April here. I'm gonna try and get it done for a little bit of upper river fishing, early fishing maybe, back in the back creeks. I'm not too worried about having this boat down for long, because I do have my backup fishing boat for the lake. But I'm gonna try to get this done in the next week or so. I'll update you. I'm also gonna pull all new wiring. Of course, it's not as easy to get stuff now. You gotta wait or do the call and pick up, and it's a little frustrating at the hardware stores and stuff like that. I'm gonna put a new sump pump in, and I'm not sure about my live well pump. I think it's doing all right still. So I will update you once I've progressed along with this. My plan for the floor is going to be rubber. I've got this checker plate looking rubber you can get at Costco, Home Depot. I actually did the entire floor on my enclosed trailer in it. It looks real good and it holds up. So I believe I'm gonna layer this floor with rubber right up the edges, a couple inches, all the way around the boxes, a couple inches up, and hopefully all the water runs to the back and doesn't lay in the carpet and wood. So I'll update you again once I progress. Thanks, and what you're using.